Hey, what's up, long drivers? Welcome to Smash Factor. We're brought to you by Shark Attack Golf, makers of the finest long drive golf equipment on the planet. Trust Moby, he'll get you hooked up with a great shaft and head combination that fits your swing specs. We're also brought to you by Yuengling Beer, the oldest brewery in America, making the finest beer in America. So in today's show, we're going to have the results from some league championship and regular season events. We're going to have the results from the Canadian World Championship qualifier, the Kevin Blinkhorn Memorial event. We're going to talk about the upcoming XLD Team Series event that the teams have been drafted. All those results and more are going to be right here on Smash Factor when we come back.
At Yuengling, America's oldest brewery.
We brew a beer for every taste. Which one you choose is up to you.
Yuengling, the oldest brewery in America.
Introducing the Myrtle Beach Golf Trail, a new way to experience golf in Myrtle Beach. With over 20 courses to choose from, there's a perfect golf vacation waiting for you. Find the trail that's best for you at myrtlebeachgolftrail.com today.
All right, welcome back. Let's get into some results. First event we're going to cover is the last regular season event for Western PA. This is not the league championship event. There's still one more event in Western PA coming up later this month. We'll cover that in the schedules going up. But the last regular season event with Brody and Steve running things up there was held at Shooters Golf, and Aaron Lessick took the Open Men's Division win with a drive of 371 yards. And Ryan Monahan took the Men's 35-plus Division win with a drive of 359 yards. And then the Southern Alabama League Championship was on 8-6. Holden Green took the U14 Boys Division with a drive of 305. Wow, 305, that's a big one. Congratulations, Holden. You've punched your ticket to the World Championship. Cale Deese took the Open Men's Division with a drive of 363 yards, and Victor Milan took the Men's 35-plus Division win with a drive of 325 yards. Congratulations, folks, for making your way to the World Championship. Then we had the Texas League Championship this past weekend on August 5th. There's a great event, a lot of competitors there. Let me go through the results. Each one of these that I read has won themselves a position in the ULD World Championship. Madalena Vus wins the U7 Girls Division with a drive of 366.5. Tegan Knuckles took the U11 Boys win with a drive of 140 yards. Peyton Roche took the Junior Boys win with a drive of 229. Mia Vus took the U13 Girls Division with a drive of 157. Robert Taylor took the Open Men's Division with a drive of 353. Derek Knuckles took the Men's 35-plus Division win with a drive of 325. Terry Fulmer took the Men's 55-plus Division win with a drive of 287. Doyle Wilson took the Men's 65-plus Division win with a drive of 296. Doyle Wilson again took the 70-plus Men's Division win with a drive of 289. In the Pro Money Division, David Randall took the Open Men's Pro Division with a drive of 339. Jamie O'Neill took the Open Women's Pro Division win with a drive of 302. Peyton Vanderlee took the Men's 35-plus Division with a drive of 336. Congratulations to all those hitters for making your way into the ULD World Championship. Now, let's get up to Canada. The Kevin Blinkhorn Memorial event the ULD World Championship qualifier on the Edmonton Long Drive grid. Here are the results. Dryden Scobie and Liam LaFrance are co-champions in the 13U boys division. Corbin Scobie is the 17U boys champion with a drive of 327. And then Chloe Jacques in the 17U division girls is the champion with a drive of 274. Dan Broaddent took the 35 men's division with a drive of 333. Kevin Porter took the 45-plus men's division with a drive of 324, edging out Ryan Grant. But Ryan Grant will get the invite to the World Championship because Kevin's not eligible there. Then Sergey Kaya took the 55-plus men's division with a drive of 317. Chloe Jacques took the open women's division with a drive of 287. Marlon Whiskey Jack took the open men's final with a drive of 336 yards. So all those hitters, that was a big event up there in Edmonton. All the hitters there receiving their invite to be on Team Canada coming to the ULD World Championship in Columbia, South Carolina, August 4th through the 8th. Now let's get into the remaining schedules this year. Coming up this coming weekend, the Minnesota League Championship with Adam Sauter running things is August 12th at 10 a.m. at Bertram Chain of Lakes Regional Soccer Park. These league championship events, let me remind you, are World Championship qualifiers. You don't have to have played in the league this year to play there. So anyone can go there and earn a spot to the World Championship. Some people play them like tour. They play all the events or some of the events. You choose. The Mid-Atlantic Championship this year is at Arundel Golf Park, August 12th, with KP running things. 12 p.m. at Arundel. August the 12th, the Mid-Atlantic Championship. That'll be a big event. The 2023 Iowa League Championship, we're calling the Canagator Open, August 19th, 10 a.m. at Willow Creek Golf Range. A great place up there in Des Moines for that. Adam Sauter running that event as well. The 2023 Western Carolina Championship is going to be at Partee Driving Range with Moby Matt Ellenberg running things at 1 p.m. August 19th. That's going to be the grid for the World Championship. You want an opportunity to see that grid and hit on that grid, go down and play the Western Carolina Championship with Moby and the gang there from Western Carolina. The 2023 Utah-Nevada League Championship is also August 19th at 5 p.m. At Pebblebrook Golf Course with Brian Milkey running things. The Tri-State League Championship is at Leisure Lanes. That's August 20th at 12 p.m. at Leisure Lanes with Dustin Spinato and KP helping him out up there. The 2023 East Coast Classic and Coastal Carolina League Championship is are August 26th at Brunswick Plantation, starting at 12 p.m. with the East Coast Classic and then followed by the Coastal Carolina League Championship shortly thereafter. And then we get to the 2023 Western PA League Championship, August 27th at 5 p.m. at Shooters Golf with Brody and Steve running that event. Then the final league championship of the season is going to be the SoCal League Championship with Lynn Ray, September 20th at 8 a.m. So we've got the XLD Team Series event coming up here at the end of August, August the 25th. I'm going to come back right after these messages with Kevin Porter to talk about the draft for that event and how we're going to run that event, as well as talking some about the Canadian event. Stay tuned. We'll be right back with KP right after this.
Introducing the Myrtle Beach Golf Trail, a new way to experience golf in Myrtle Beach. With over 20 courses to choose from, there's a perfect golf vacation waiting for you. Find the trail that's best for you at myrtlebeachgolftrail.com today.
Over the last 190 years, a lot has changed.
But at Yuengling, America's oldest brewery, we're still focused on one thing: brewing darn good beer.
Yuengling, the oldest brewery in America.
The herd mentality. It's everywhere in nature. What drives this primal urge to use the most played ball instead of the superior one? You can't beat the pack by playing the same ball as the pack. Gain a crushing advantage over Titleist when you switch to Bridgestone.
Hello friends, this is AJ Gohill with Teed Up Brand Strength. We look forward to you joining us on the next show.
All right, welcome back, folks. I got Kevin Porter. We know him as KP here with me to finish up the show and talk a little bit about the Canadian event. He just went up to help Farine and Kelly run that event. Just got home Monday, and we're also going to talk about the XLD Team Series. KP, are you rested up yet, man?
I think so. I think I finally starting to get back on the East Coast time, and I think the biggest thing was the daylight. It doesn't get dark out there till like 10:30 at night. So really cool place in Edmonton. Had a blast out there.
Yeah, that's cool, man. I heard it was a really good looking grid. It seems like everybody had a good time. It was a large event. You had quite a few hitters out there, didn't you?
Yeah, we were 40 plus hitters in the amateur side on Saturday, and we had a really good showing too, as you know, on the pro side. So the Blankhorn family was amazing. Brenda was awesome. Just a quick story for anybody that maybe didn't follow along my Facebook travels going out there. My bag didn't show up, right? Got left in Toronto, and I was blessed. Brenda wanted me to hit Kevin Blankhorn's drivers. They had his bag on the box, and I was a little nervous about that. Didn't quite want to, take his clubs out. And my first ball I hit was right down the middle. Had a blast, competing against Ryan Grant there. And, I was fortunate enough to hit a ball longer than him. But like I said earlier, he gets the nod there in the 45 as far as coming to Worlds. I was just there having fun.
That's cool, man. That's cool. It looked like it was a ton of fun. And I saw a lot of new faces at that event, which is also good,
There is a ton of talent in Canada. I was impressed. One of the greatest names ever, Marlon Whiskey Jack. You just gotta love that name.
Yeah.
That just sounds like a long drive name, but man, that kid could hit it. I mean, I think his longest ball of the day was 348.
Wow.
Just absolutely pounded it into a little bit of a headwind, as you'd expect in an amateur event,
Yeah.
And so Sunday for the pro side, it was perfect conditions, no wind, of course. But if you want, I could run down the pro stuff, or did you cover that earlier as well?
No, run down that, please.
Yeah. So in the 55 pro, we had men's pro. Lynn Ray took that with a drive of 292. Ryan Grant came back 45 men pro, won that with a drive of 299. Dave Ammerman in the 35 men pro, 318. We get down into the open women. Kelly Rudney takes that with a drive of 300 yards with the win there. And she went 309 in the finals. Sorry. That was her long ball of the day. And then in the open men's finals, this was one of the best final matches I think I've ever watched. Travis Holland against Logan Johnston. They battled. Just it went down, to the very third set, best 2 out of 3 there. And Travis, to even get into the final 4, waited till his 18th ball and busted one further than anybody had seen one all day. So in true Kevin Blankhorn style, 6 ball, he did it multiple times through the event. I mean, it was just super exciting. But in the finals, he goes 365, longest ball of the day, and Logan hit his longest ball at 361.
Wow.
So
yeah,
just an amazing congrats to both of those guys. I mean, it was just a phenomenal show. And like I said, thanks to the Blankhorn family, Bob Daly, the grid was awesome. That place is only going to get better. It's 490 yards, so it's a great place for an event. Edmonton, the city, all the people, Leduc Brewing, met with them, talked about having, a welcome party for the next event, and really growing that Blankhorn Memorial. It's going to be fun.
Very cool. That's cool. All right, the next thing I want to talk to you about, you and Critter drafted for the XLD team event coming up August 25th. Tell us how that went. Without Twitter,
that was
without Critter on here, you can embellish, you can do whatever you want to.
Okay, good. So it was an awesome draft, and I know we've typically done that live, but it's been tough with all the schedules and time changes and everything like that. But this one kind of it took some turns. There was maybe some horse trading in there for picks and moving draft picks around. We talked about almost a joke that it was like a keeper league because he wound up with a few guys that he had last time as well. He muscled the first pick. We arm wrestled for the first pick. He got me. He's got big arms. So with your first pick in the draft, number 1 overall is Wes Patterson, and that is Team Critter. So Team Black.
Kind of
I'm
expected
sure he wants
that.
black again.
Yep.
Yep.
There you go, Wes.
This pick I think is gonna maybe ignite the next pick. So with pick 2 in the draft, I took Zach Hammer. So maybe a little bit of a surprise for people there, but not to me. I saw what Hammer did here in my dojo behind me. I had full confidence in that guy to come out and put up some really long balls. So
yeah, he's got him.
Gets us on to pick 3. Last time's champ, Hank Parks, goes to Team Critter. So then pick 4, back to me, we got Alan Peak. So muscle and muscle, 3 and 4 there.
Yep.
And then Team Critter takes another one of my guys, Matt Bowen. So Bobo Sauce going back over to Team Critter, who had an amazing XLD event last time as well. So, yeah, another great team guy. So then with the 6th pick overall, I came back in, took Dustin Spinato.
There you go.
So this is going to be a pretty cool shape up once you kind of get the full rundown of the teams. So with the 7th overall pick in the draft, Critter selects, congratulations, boom, boom, Ernie Geeman.
All right.
Welcome to the team.
All right, Ernie, there you go, brother.
So Ernie's in.
Has Ernie been told yet? I didn't hear him scream.
Nobody knows. This is the first time anyone is going to hear of these picks.
All right, cool.
So like I said, this happened really late last night over the phone doing the draft. We were texting and talking, and then we finally kind of decided what our format for picking everybody was. So I like my chances. So with the 8th pick in the draft, I took the Rothweiler, Brandon Rothweiler.
Yeah.
Coming to Team KP there. So then it gets into some fun stuff here, the last 4 picks. So this is going to be a new twist. We're going 6-on-6 for this event. We're going to take the top 4 longest drives for each team. So with the 9th pick in the draft, Riley Wilson from Utah.
Before you go there, so you're going to start with 6, and we're going to play it down to 4 for the finals. 4-on-4.
Yeah.
Right?
So
okay.
I'll tell you, we'll go ahead and do this, and we'll leave them in suspense for the last few picks, or the last kind of pick here.
All right.
So we'll have 12 guys, right? 6-on-6. So all 12 guys will hit 2 sets, and we're going to take the top 8 out of there, but it'll be the top 4 on each team. Okay.
Got it. All right.
So out of that first, so it's kind of a little different spin on how we would traditionally go, right? Normally it would just be the top 8 guys, period. But this way, keeping this team aspect to it, is we're going to go top 4 from each team. We'll move on. Once we get to that top 8, they will hit another 2 sets. From there, the top 4 will move on, period, no matter which team is which, right? So we're going to take the longest guys from there. Once we get into that 4, they'll be seeded from their top 8 balls that they hit. So 1 versus 4 head-to-head, 2 versus 3 head-to-head, and that's where we'll get into that double elimination finals to find out who is the individual winner of the XLD Team Series event as well.
All right, cool. All right, so finish the draft now.
Yeah. So now with
spots.
your yeah. So these are the bonus spots are like I said, number 9 was Riley Wilson from Utah, and coming in number 10 pick in the draft for me is Robert Saucier. The Sauce is making
back.
A comeback.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. So then we get back to Critter. Pick number 11 is Critter. And pick number 12 is myself. I'm the last pick in the draft. So we're at different little spin. We're going to have captains hitting in this event. Like I said, it's going to be the top 4, guys moving on from each team. So, my guess is me and Critter will become sitting chair captains after we get through the first couple sets with these guys that are in it. They're going to be hitting some bombs. So fun stuff, just a little spin and change from the last time. But looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a really good event.
Yeah, I like it, man. That's cool. So that's August 25th. We'll have everybody come up and be here and start warming up 4:30, 5 o'clock in the evening. I guess we'll set up the nets outside, let everybody warm up. Hopefully nobody hits golf balls through the building again.
Yes.
It's the first time I've ever seen a golf ball go through a metal building, but it can happen. All the way through, by the way.
Yeah.
Into
that's
the insulation.
some serious
on the other
firepower
side.
going through a net and then through a building.
Yeah, it went through a net and then through a steel building into the insulation inside. We won't say who did that. But we'll do the way we're probably going to run this down for television. We'll start the thing, record the first 2 rounds, and then we'll open the show probably with highlights from those first 2 rounds and announce the Final Four. We'll go live with the Final Four on each team with that format for the live show. That's probably not going to get underway. I'll publish a better schedule as we get closer to it, but maybe 7 o'clock. We might be ready for 7 o'clock to go live. We'll see. But stay tuned on the final schedule for the live show of that XLD team event. KP,
it's going to be a blast.
Yeah, it's going to be great, man. I can't wait to do it. So other than that, we're getting I'm sure you're getting emails. We are too. We're getting phone calls, people wanting to know, how do I get qualified for the World Championship? You still got an opportunity to do it. These league championships that are happening all across the United States right now are World Championship qualifiers. You do not have to have played in the league to compete in it. There could be essentially 2 people from each division going to Worlds, the top league person plus anyone from the outside that might have won the overall. So it's a great opportunity to get qualified. You can play as many of them if you want, all of them if you want, doesn't matter. But that's how you get qualified for this World Championship. Those are your last chances, folks, in the season. Play these league championships and make your way to the Worlds October 4th through the 8th, Casey, South Carolina at Partee Range. You're going to see the finest grid on the East Coast there, folks, so come check it out.
Yeah, it's going to be a blast. Like you said, I mean, there's a lot of opportunities left in August. We are going to be doing – I know I'm going to be doing a lot of traveling. So these next 3 weeks, I'd have the Mid-Atlantic, and moving right through Tri-State down to the East Coast. Looking forward to that. That's going to be fun right after we're finished the XLD stuff.
Yep.
Jump right into the East Coast Classic on that Saturday. So
LDJ
and all the West Coast guys.
Yeah, LDJ, our Japanese partner, finished their tournament last weekend. So those guys are determined. Their invitations are about to be sent out. So to get their invite to the World Championship, we gave the Canadian results here. And we got other countries, and the Mexican information, the Mexican stuff's already done. So those invites are going out, and the Latin American stuff. So I'll give you an update on South Africa and some of the other places in the next show. As we get closer to the World Championship, we still have things playing out around the world to see who's coming internationally to the 2023 ULD World Championship. Yeah.
Outstanding.
All right, man, let's end it right there. Hey, until next time, you know what to do. Hit them long, hit them straight. We'll be back here with Smash Factor every week to keep you up to date on what's happening. Take care.
At Yingling, America's oldest brewery.
We brew a beer for every taste. Which one you choose is up to you.
Yingling, the oldest brewery in America.